Hello, everybody. I'm just waiting for my tablet to catch up with the rest of my fun stuff. Um, Come on. I mess up. Okay, hold on a second, folks. Come on. Well, I see one person here. I probably know who it is. Um, I'm hoping we don't have any technical difficulties tonight because of network issues. I tried to check that before I jumped on, and it looked like it was okay. Um, Sorry, I'm just plugging my phone in just to make sure, keep it from dying on me. Um, Hello, Sandra. Um, Tonight's going to be a little bit rough. The reason why I'm saying that is because, um, well, honestly, I'm really going to be dropping a hammer tonight. I've had a not so great day because of certain things going on with other people on the internet or on YouTube. And I am done having my life disrupted by these people. And Oreo wants to be a troublemaker. And if I hear Jerry yell her name again, I am going to go get her. Um, well, yeah, Sandra, I understand. Oh no. Let's just put it this way. You may have seen House of Jones video yesterday. If you haven't, that's fine. I'm not comparing myself or whatnot, but somebody who was on that chat last night that my wife and I tried to befriend and keep as a friend, and she was allowed to do. She was allowed into listening in on Jenny Ann's appointment yesterday, and she used that information to cause issues. Using Instead of doing it on her own channel, she used House of Joan. And yeah, I'm naming names because I don't care anymore. I really don't. But from this day on, any negativity or anybody being in here being negative or just causing a ruckus will not be on here because I will personally delete that person from my channel because I am tired of the negativity caused by other people. I am tired of people taking my videos or Jerry Ann's videos and turning it into some kind of BS that they think they know what they're talking about when they don't. Um, the other thing that kind of pissed me off was um, when my mom was taking her daily nap. I got a knock on my door, and it was somebody from senior services. Um, and basically, the lady said, "Well, if she wants to talk to me, here's my card." Well, that's another goose chase. That's a wild goose chase that somebody from the negative side is trying to put out there. Um, right, Jerry. That's yeah, exactly. Um, so basically, as far as I'm concerned, my connection to Mona is done. Same with everybody else that's been coming onto my channel trying to be nicey nice and then going to their channel and being really dirty, nasty little so and so's. And I'm just done with that. So I don't want anything to do with them ever again. Period. I've disconnected myself from their channels. I no longer subscribe to. I was subscribing to Diane for a while, but after this last round of negative Nilly videos from them, I'm just done. Um, Mom actually told me she was done with them as well. I hope she'll keep to that because not that I blame Mom for anything, but I know that she has issues. Hello, Marguerite. Um, so I'm trying to do my best to keep my family happy, and I don't need all the negative nillies coming on here and trying to disrupt my channel and then get information from my channel and go to their channel and make up stories. So I wish there was a way that I can just totally and utterly block them so they couldn't even watch my channel, let alone um, talk about it. And if I do find a way, I'm going to use it because I am just sick and tired of these people. um, yeah, I know what oh my. I'm just the whole ordeal with Mona yesterday. That broke the camel's back. That was the straw that just did me in. And I wish there are times where I wish I had a button that just not reverse time, but to just just eliminate people from my channel. I mean, totally keep them out of my channel. Um, it's just I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with it because it's disturbing my life. It's disturbing Jerry Ann's life. It's disturbing my mom's life. We don't need this kind of bullshit. We never started our channels to cause or have this kind of bullshit going on. And now it's going on for reasons unknown to me or Jerry. I have a feeling it's most of the people who are creating negativity using my positivity and my wife's positivity in our channels. Um, that's all right, kicking. I'm done. I'm going back to what I was originally doing on my channel, and that was stuff about me, for me, my interests, my likes, my dislikes, the weather. you know, I'm just done putting up with these people. Exactly, Shield Maiden. In fact, I love that name. I love I love that you use that name. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Um, but yeah, I'm done running around with these people and running circles around them, or not running circles around them, having them use my my name, my wife's name, whatnot in their channels for their ilk. You know, they call themselves Christian. They call themselves Christian women, yet they gossip. How is that Christian? Because according to the Bible, as I read, that's a sin. Gossiping is considered a sin. Hi, Nelly. Glad you made it. But I'm just done with them. Um, Basically, Mona was Jerry. Stop me if you don't want me to talk about this, but Mona was invited to listen in on a doctor session with Jerry Ann's doctor, and she basically turned around and started using the information that she got from that um, appointment to create just negative vibes. And I'm done. I'm done with the negative vibes. I live with negative vibes from the age of 15 to the age of 30 something. So basically, 15 years out of my life was in pure negative energy because of what happened to me in the mid 80s. And I'm not going to repeat that because people use that to stir up negative stuff. But I'm just done with those people. I'm done with people coming on here and being negative or trying to be nicey nice when on their own personal channels or whatnot. They're being very negative and very rude about my family. Um, these people keep on saying that me and my wife have been lying. How? How? Can you prove to me? Can you prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that my wife and I have been lying about her whole health condition or my condition that's been acting up for the last 10 months or so? I don't see where they're getting their information and how they're saying that we're lying when they can't prove it. Can who come in, Jerry? Um, what about? Whoa, I missed somebody's comment here. Hold on. Um, it is going way too far to send someone to your home. Yeah, it is. Hold on one second. Sure, as long as I don't hear your TV. I don't have a TV. You know what I meant. But well, what happened, Nelly, is well, you weren't here when I said this, so I'll repeat it. Um, and what Jerry meant was the dog coming in here. Earlier today, while Mom was napping, we had a lady from the Department of Senior Health Services basically come by to talk to Mom, but Mom was asleep, so she gave me her card and said if she wants to talk, give me a call. Um, that's probably somebody from the negative group trying to send somebody on a wild goose chase. Excuse me. I am kind of like belching up dinner. Um, so I know, Jerry. That's why I'm saying, prove me wrong. Show me, prove me where I'm lying. Prove me I'm lying about my health. Prove that Jerry's lying about her health. When shown, not sown, shown plenty of paperwork and information from the doctors, and these people want to go, oh, that's fake. They made it up. How? How did I make it up? How did I make up a doctor's name? I mean, if you think I'm making stuff up, let me know because you know what? I'll give you the information where you can contact my doctor and see if my doctor will let you know anything about our health records because they'd have to get a sorry I'm messing around with my date book. Um Date book as in, scheduling book. Um hey, I'll give you my doctor's name, number. I'll even send you the information directly from my portal to whatever web address you want me to. I just, no, they did not talk to Mom because Mom was sleeping, and Mom's like, I'm not gonna call him. There's nothing wrong going on here. Um, Actually, Mom is very fed up with these people as well. So yeah, but yeah, it's like we had this same goose chase last year or a couple years ago, and now they're trying to start it back up again. And I'm like, you know what? Keep doing this. You're gonna piss off somebody in a federal office, and they're gonna not only put a red flag on these people, but probably send some people to talk to them. Um, but I don't know. I'm done. Um, yeah, I agree with Jerry. And for the most part, we've had a lot of good supporters, a lot of good positive people who don't want to take our information, our friendship, or whatnot, and turn it into some twisted freaking game. Um, yeah. Bah, 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 bah. Yes, Mom could use some help, but she's not being abused. We're not trying to extort money from her. We're not, no, no. Um, um, but anyhow, not only did I want to come on here to basically express my no garbage, no negativity on my channel anymore. I'm going back to the way it was before all the negativity started up. Um, Sun, Sunday, I am going to after sometime Sunday evening after Jerry Ann does her live, if she wants to do one. I'm probably going to come on here and start back where I was. Try to find my notes for my Bible reading and go from there. So I am like I said, I'm trying to go back to where I was before all this started. Um, June 24th. I don't know about June 24th. Um, I don't have anything special on the 24th. There's no birthdays I know about on the 24th. So yeah, let's see here. Hey, Bluegrass. Yeah, I'm Bluegrass. I'm done with all the negative people, and I'm going to get rid of them and go back to the way things were in the beginning, where I was either reading the Bible or Nordic histories or information about stuff like that. I'm actually thinking one of the things I might want to do, because Ann falls asleep when I read to her, is I might be doing reading sessions on the American Cozy book. Because Ann, no, August, yeah, August is our wedding date, but June 24th, I don't know what that date is. Um, yeah, I'm, um, my mom's birthday is November 15th. It's either, so, you're right, Sandra, we have been swatted, and, I don't know how to get that processed and dealt with. Um, yeah, the hatred that I've been getting on this channel is out of control. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down probably tomorrow afternoon sometime if we're not doing anything, and pull out my date book here and just start like writing in on certain, every other day or so, for what kind of content I'm gonna put out. Um, but I am going to try to get back to Sundays will be from the Bible, and the other days will be from something of my interest. Um, so yeah, um, like I said, I'm going back to the where I started. Just wholesome, good old fashioned family type stuff, or just stuff that might educate some people. Um, I'm done with not only my own negativity, because it's making me sick, um, in a lot of different ways, and I'm hoping to um, I'm hoping to have time where me and Jerry can get out of the house, and we don't have to go shopping or anything like that. We can just get out of the house and enjoy a ride in the country, or to a local park, and let the dog run loose at the dog park. So yeah. Hi, Eclipse. Um, I want to do more cooking. I just with the way things are right now, like tomorrow, one of the plans for me and Jerry tomorrow is to go into the mud room where our freezer and pantry is, and go through our food stuff to see what we need um, to see if we can, not only figure out what we can get and try to eat healthier, but I would like to sit down with that information and do meal planning because lately, with non-meal, with the non-meal planning, um, yeah, take Oreo for a walk. With the non-meal planning, dinner time kind of goes, what are we eating? We don't have anything to frost it. What are we eating? And I can't do that. I know a lot of people go, who needs meal plans or meal prep plans or who needs to write their schedule out? And I do because without a schedule or a plan or anything like that, my brain just kind of goes, that's part of living with ADHD and ADD and bipolarism and all the other brain psychological problems I have. Um, let's see here. Thank you, Eclipse. It is good to have a live tonight. Bluegrass, what did you just say? Just give it a chance. Sit down in your office with mom off camera. Let her bring some pictures and tell us a story. That might be something. Mom's been wanting to start a channel where she, does a lot of storytelling about our past, basically. And those of you who know my family know that mom does not like being on camera. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Tanny, Tanny. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce her name right. Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. Is in order for me to be able to ignore the negative people, is to basically extend the timeouts or depending on how bad they are or get, just to remove them from a channel. That way I don't have to deal with them. I was actually thinking about starting a second channel for different purposes than my main channel, but I don't have the mental fortitude to do something like that. That's why I never tried. That's why I've never done it. Um, um, uh, let's see here. Lucky James. Hopefully you discover that what that day is. I'm sorry, Lucky James. I must have missed something. What exactly are we talking about here? Because there's a lot of days that I hope to discover a lot of things. Um, but we try to be Becky. I mean, we try to be good people. There are days where my buttons get pushed the wrong way, and I'm just like, "Meow." So yeah, um, I appreciate that, Bluegrass. Um, I mean, my wife might be a good person, but I'm a little, I got a couple screws loose, um, and I'm being honest. So I'm sorry. People don't like my honesty. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Um, um, well, what oh my, oh my. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, yes, there's a lot of things that were said by Joni on my channel that were good and whatnot, but then she went to her own channel and reversed it, and I just kind of went, what? And that's why I don't know if I can trust her anymore. Um, my thing is, you can tell me all the good things you want to, but if you turn around and reverse what you said and turn it into a negative thing, to me, that's backstabbing. And I just, I mean, you want to talk nasty about me all the time, that's fine and dandy. I really don't care. But when you start attacking my wife and my mother, or treat me with good respect and whatnot, and disrespect my wife, that, no, no. We're a whole unit. We're a whole family. If you can't take us all at the same time and be respectful to all of us at the same time, um, then I no, I can't trust you or trust them. I mean, nobody here so far has been that way. I think they're too busy. One of the reasons why I did my video right now is because the negative people are on House Joni's channel, speaking whatever they want to speak, and I don't care. I don't want to know what they're saying. It don't matter to me. Um, that's one of the reasons why I don't go to their channels anymore. Well, bluegrass. It's simple. I mean, the thing with American food, you know, I'm not saying Europe is any better or different, but Americans especially don't eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables or whole grains. We're so like, ooh, sweet stuff, you know, honey buns and, you know, processed foods basically. You know, not chili mac. I make my chili mac homemade. Um, well, as homemade as I can. But I'm talking about like the hamburger helpers, that kind of stuff, where all you have to do is cook up a thing of ground beef, add the ingredients, and let it boil down. Box, what did the book say? Box meals, basically. They're box meals. They're not all that great for your health. Um, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of Americans are obese or have diabetes, unless it's genetic. Unfortunately, my borderline diabetes is genetic. I think Jerry Ann's diabetes is genetic. Um, there's a lot of things out there that just are not healthy. I mean, I love myself a good candy bar once in a while. I drink too much soda. I will agree to that. Um, but when I was following the American Cozy Hagee, I don't know how to pronounce it now. We were eating a lot better. We were eating fresher, you know, fresh vegetables and good wholesome meal, you know, meat and whatnot. Um, so it's you know it's the way it's a mindset basically. I learned that much because I went from eating bad to eating good to back to eating bad, and I went, what happened? And I realized it's a mindset. It really is a mindset. You have to get into this mindset. And if you don't get into this mindset, it don't matter what you do, you're either going to end up eating the bad stuff again, or you're going to slowly go back to eating the bad stuff. Um, I should make that two bread sandwich in front of you guys so you can see what it is. It's a really good sandwich. Yeah, I did bluegrass. I have not been around able to get around to making her or helping her with her website. Um, but I'm thinking that maybe if I can do something where mom can sit down and do her stories with me, just you know, the two of us going back and forth, because there are some things I remember and there are things she remembers. Um, I was actually gonna be like, Mom, you want to do your stories on my channel, and I can make it where nobody sees you. They look at some sort of background. Like if I flipped the camera to look the other way, you'd be seeing like my essential oils. You know, if she does it in here. But I haven't really sat down and talked to her about that. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's what she wants to do. She wants to do her stories. You also see. Okay. Um, oh yeah, I know she would love to do that. It'd be something for her to do besides sit in front of her computer or play her tablet games. Not saying I don't want her to do, but yeah, maybe we'll all get together and help her out. I I can help you with Bible chat. Diane could help with reading the verses you want to talk about. She's a good reader. Yes, Diane's a good reader when she wants to be. I'm not throwing my wife under the bus, but she's not really. Um, she's not one of these people who like to read that often. Um, I might have Diane help me up start an extra channel if I choose to. Right now, it's kind of like, what would I talk about on the other channel? Or what would be that channel's main purpose? So yeah, let's see here. No, I understand you would bluegrass. I really do. Um, maybe you can do the meal delivery again. Um, one of the biggest reasons why we stopped with doing DoorDash is wear and tear on our car because right now our financial situation does not really cover a lot of wear and tear. But I've thought about it and I just kind of went, I don't know. The Purple Carrot Meal subscription. Never heard of that. Um, hmm. That's an interesting thought, Diane. It's using the other channel mainly for food, healthy foods and meals. And maybe I could turn the other channel into just something all about Hagee. Between reading all about Hagee, if I can find that book, which I think I have it out here somewhere. Um, read the American Cozy. Okay, there. No, that's the Nordic Way. That's all about foods. I can read those books on that channel. I can make that the other channel all about health, health and well-being. Um, I don't know. Um, that's the day I start rehab. I think. Okay, rehab. Did you break your foot again? Sometimes I wonder about you, Bluegrass. How many times have you hurt yourself? How many times do you need to go to rehab to stop hurting yourself? Um, I think that would be fun to watch your house renovation because the house is lovely. That's another thing, Becky. We could do something like that. Well, Eclipse, this is my thing. I know when I was younger, I had my dad's capability of creating fish stories, and there are times where I look back and I go, was that story real or was it one of his fish stories? Not that I'm trying to diminish my father's re- um, reputation, but I I know when I was younger, until I met Jerry, being honest was not really in my forte because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to cause a rift or an argument or anything like that. But then I realized, thanks to Jerry Ann, that it's better to be honest and accept the disappointment of others or things like that. But most people are like, well, you've been honest, so I can't be mad at you. Okay. Um, but that's the thing is I realize now as I'm older that just being dishonest isn't worth. It's not worth it trying to keep the lie going and making it into a ongoing. No, no. I'm too old for that. Too old and too feeble of mind sometimes. So yeah, I really, I really can't do the dishonesty anything anymore. Ah, Miss House. Sorry, I cannot pronounce the first name, and by the looks of it's German. Um, um, Unfortunately, like me, cursing is like a second language to us. So good luck there, bluegrass. Um, Ain't that true, Eclipse? We all do have a few screws loose from time to time. Um, I try to be a great guy. Jay would agree with you, but I'm sometimes I don't know how to take that because of the way I was raised. Well, that's the thing is I think a sense of humor, bluegrass, is what keeps us from going totally insane. Because if we didn't have some form of humor, even though sometimes I look at some people and go, "That's that kind of humor is just nah, 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 nah." Or dry the no offense to the British, but or the Germans, but their sense of humor is just kind of like, huh. But I kind of grew up on watching Benny Hill, so I kind of got used to the humor. Then I started watching like Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, that kind of humor from British movies and TV. So I get their British humor, but German humor is like, I don't think they have humor. But I don't know. That's just my point of view. Um, yes, she did. She did record. I'm pretty sure she did. Um, but um, sorry. Yes, they should have been redheaded. Sorry. And yes, family is everything. Lecturing. Um, I'm sorry, Bluegrass. Are you talking to me because I didn't realize I was lecturing. um, well, okay, Bluegrass. Let's see if I can go through it real quick without too many problems. Yesterday, Jerry had a an appointment, and Mona was invited to listen in. She recorded it, and then she ended up turning it around and using it for negative purposes. And she did it on House of Jones channel. Now, the problem I have with House of Joan is she comes on here and she's nice, nice, nice. And then she goes back to her channel and it's just like ripping us apart. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with that. And I don't want to go into any more details because that's just going to go in the wrong direction. Um, um, well, exactly. Mona basically took the opportunity that Jerry basically invited her to listen in to her doctor's appointment at the oncologist to prove Jerry's health issues. And she just turned it around and used it for the wrong purposes. Um, Yay. I'm going to skip forward a little bit because I can't keep up with everybody's comments. So if I accidentally or did not read your comment, I am sorry. Um, um, Miss Weeks, how you doing? Are you leaving us? I didn't even see you come on. But yeah, a lot of things have been going on with certain people are just no, I don't want to deal with them no more. Um, No problem. No problem. Dinner at this hour where you live? Wow. It's like 9 o'clock. Unless Tina is somebody else or just came home. Um, just got him a half dozen guinea. Oh, you're talking about your pet snake. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot you had a pet snake. um. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of unreal things going on lately, with YouTube or YouTubers. And I'm just like, yeah, done. Just I can't do it. I gotta go back to the. I gotta stop listening to the negativity and go back to the positivity I had before all that happened. Um, well, see, this is the thing is, I didn't watch the whole video. I just heard certain parts and went, I'm done. I don't want to deal with these people. But the thing is, if Mona was trying to prove Jerry Ann's illness, everybody that she talked to on that particular live, um, either took it all the wrong way or just ran with whatever information they wanted to hear. And I'm just like, no, no. I mean, if she wants to come on here and apologize for that, that's fine, Danny. But once bitten, twice shy. Um, so that's why I'm like, no. Oreo is running all over the house right now. But yeah, she's out here with me. Oreo. Hi. What you doing, baby? Hi. Oh. Want to say hi to the people? Want to say hi to the people? Yeah, I know. You see me on two different screens and you're confused. But she's been a happy-go-lucky little pup. Um, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Oh, yes. 10 minutes before I said I was going to get off. Um, thank you for reminding me. Nell, you want Oreo? Come and get her. Not that I would give her up that easily, but um, yesterday she was a real good dog with going into the medical appointments. She had her vest on saying emotional support, so nobody gave us any problems about her being in the medical offices with Jerry. Um, you're welcome, Michelle. Um, so it's just like, yeah, she was a fake friend. Um, but she behaved really well at the doctor's office. The only time she made any, like barking or anything like that is when somebody new walked through a door, and she would be like, you know, especially when the doctor came in to see her at her first appointment. She had fallen asleep under the chair. So when he walked in, it startled her, and usually when she gets startled, she'll jump up and bark. But once we got not I, but once we got to calm down, everything was hunky dory. She went back to hiding underneath my seat. Um, she was a really good dog, and I even though I have my days where it's just like Oreo, get off my feet, leave me alone, bugger off. I don't get like really hostile. I just kind of like go away, please, just go away. Um, but the thing is she can sense when I'm upset, or Jerry's upset, or something's wrong, and she tries her best to um, like calm you down or be there for support. She is a true support animal, and she takes really good to training. So yeah, Jerry Ann would not part with Oreo. Um, actually, Oreo. Well, we don't know, so don't take this as that's what's going to happen. But we had talked about when everything settles down here and we figure out what's what and who's doing what to who and how we're doing what to the house. We had talked about getting a a cat for mom. I said I want a cat. I want a nice black cat. Maybe a black cat with like a white patch on her chest. So there's a lot of talk about what we want to do and whatnot, and that's that's stuff that we've been wanting for a while. Um, Whoa. Talks about Yellowstone. Yeah, that might be on the docket. Um, yeah, I loved Yellowstone. Was only there 2 different years for a short period of time. Um, the second time I was there, I was actually offered a winter position, and I went, yeah, no. Not that I wouldn't take it. It's just Jan would probably find a way to find me in Yellowstone and choke the crap out of me. Um, no, she wouldn't go that far, but she'd definitely be upset. So it's one of those things where it's like, out of all the places I've been all my life, there's only two places that I loved the most. The 3 years that we spent in Germany, because people were uber friendly, unless you mention anything about Hitler or Nazis, because no. Um, and Yellowstone, the time that I spent in Yellowstone. So it's I have not been outside in a while. I have not been outside. Well, I was outside during the daytime throwing away trash, but um, that's a beautiful name. We had a friend of ours that had a cat that passed away not too long ago. Her name was Nala. Um, well, see, the thing is I love all animals. So if I had a bigger piece of property out of town or anything like that, um, I would probably have a menagerie of animals, um, or taking care of somebody. Well, my one cousin raises. Well, she doesn't raise, but she breeds horses. So I would be like, if you need room for horses, let me know. I'll, I'll have a paddock for a horse. Um, but I definitely have like dogs, cats, maybe a bird, a couple fish. One animal I do want to get, and I probably have them in here in my in my personal space, is a bearded dragon. They look so cool. They look awesome. Okay. Yep. It's almost 8:30. I gotta get off here to put the dog down and a few other things. So I'm going to go ahead and say good night to everybody. Um, I am going to tell you that I will see. Today's Friday, so I will probably do another live Sunday. I'm going to try to make my lives a little bit earlier because Nellie, who is one of my mods, lives in New York and she's an hour ahead of me. Um, so I don't, I'm flexible. Some people aren't. I'm not saying Nellie's not flexible. I'm just saying that I don't want to keep her up beyond her timeline. I don't know what I'm saying all of a sudden. Um, yeah, they're kind of expensive. Um, no, Dre, I think I don't want to clean tonight. I am physically not there. But anyhow, I'll see you guys Sunday sometime. I will probably put it out there if I'm going to do it before 8. So, good night, all. Have a good weekend. Bye.